It's David here, Futures Trading. We got the FOMC at 2 o'clock. All right, so it's 1:57 now. Here's the clock here. You can kind of see with the price action information that I've been putting out with the no touch. They kind of been playing downward. All right, now, but this morning, of course, I covered the GC, but 9:30 was right about here. All right, and there's your setup here where it broke above that high and took off running. This bar's high is not touching that bar's mid. So of course you can just go ahead and get in that and just put your stop right outside that bar and take that run. All right. So this is the no touch method with the no close. All right. And that's really, really important that you understand it's a momentum based entry. It's a momentum based entry and you can take it in real time in anticipation that it will continue on. So if you're not viewing this on the channel here, you can come to the channel and all of the videos that I will be doing just for the next, I guess, the next couple days or so, probably into next week. We're going to be trying to load this playlist up, all right, with some real time information, all right, using that one particular foundational price action method, all right. So if you're winning, it's this, I can assure you. So all of your trades, if they're actually working for you, you will find that this price action method is involved. All right. So the candle, just to touch on it just really briefly here before the FOMC, if we're going down, it's going to be that. If we're going up, it's this. All right. So kind of that information right there. So you going down, that going up is this. This candle's low, not touching that mid. We do not care about the color. The high right here, no close above and stop right above there. All right. So this candle's high, not touching this bar's mid, no close beneath, and then a hard stop right there. All right. So that's what you have. All right. So now let's take a look and see where we're possibly headed here. I do believe that they have intent on going up. They do. I told you there's a target up at that 550 that they should hit. Okay, but whether or not they'll get there, that 15,550, whether or not they'll get there today, I don't know. But there is a target up there. So now let's see. I don't know where my clock went there, but let's see. Let's see what we get here. Let me reload this real quick here. All right, so there you go. All right, so 159.25 here. All right, so we got just about 30 more seconds. We're gonna see if it's gonna rip to the upside here. We'll see. All right, using all the information that I've provided for you thus far. All right, now just take a look at the chart. Just take a look and see where the setups are at, and let's see what happens with this. We have the range down here. They came down, hit the range. If you're not familiar with the range, I'll definitely have the information below for you, so you can click on that link and go ahead and familiarize yourself with the times. All right, so here's 2 o'clock. Let's see where they're headed. Light reaction here, not much going on. Let's see, will it pick up in the next couple minutes here. All right, so we had something on this high here. And let's see if it'll pick up. Still a light reaction. Let's see where they're going. We'll give them just a second. All right, so here come a little bit of a push. Here's a little bit of a push here. Okay, here's a little bit of a push. There's the no close here. There's the green bar. And I'll open this up just a bit for you. You want to make sure that you can see off to the left in case they decide to do something other than go up. That's all. But let's see what the response will be. All right. Let's see. If you hear any mowing in the background, we got the grounds being done right now. So just forgive that. All right. So we're still pushing up. No whole lot of indicators needed. Just price action. All right. Just merely price action. If they plan to go up, that's something you'll want to look for in all your trades. Just want to make sure that that mid clears the high because all we're doing is measuring the performance of the bar. That's it. So this high, not touching this mid, No close under here, hard stop there. That's all we're doing. What is the performance of the bar? How strong is it? Okay. All right, let's see what they did here. All right, so they came up here and they tagged, okay, this here. So if this is a no close level, let's go with that. So if they're not going to close above here, because I know they've been kind of just sitting under this price level for a while now. All right, so it's a no close here, hard stop there. Now let's see what the reaction will be. Now remember, we got the ranges beneath us. All right, so if they plan to go down, let's just blow this up really quickly while they're doing that. All right, so if they plan to come down, they'll come back into this area here. I doubt they'll get back down here by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or whatever. I doubt that'll be the case. But small reaction, nothing really big there. But again, want to put it in front of you that even when it comes to the news, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. If it's gonna go, it's gonna go. All right, so there's the setup for the short side. All right, so we still got a no close from beneath here. They're responding to that, but there's a good chance they might trigger it. Hard stop there. Let's see if they'll stop and go right back up. Let's see. Let's see. Remember, I told you, you don't want them kind of blowing past a couple of them. If they plan to honor them, and that's the thing. If they plan to honor them, you do not need to see them, just blow right past them. That's something that shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening. All right, should not be happening. And of course, there's some other information about this pattern that I'm not going to release, but this is simple. This is simple right here. This is enough to get you where you want to go. Just something simple, something really simple. This bar is low, all right, because we did the high now. This bar is low, is not touching this bar's mid, all right? So if there's going to be some kind of decline, there's a no close back above here, clearly, and then we supposed to just go back down. There is an uptrend in place, but remember what I told you, they can't change it. You just, when you do this, you can break this, just don't break this. You kind of got to deal with the swing side of it then, should they want to, try to start another trend back in this direction. Let's see what they got. Let's see. Let's see what they got to offer. Let's see what they got to offer here. All right, all right. So I'm trading my account right now. I can't put it in the screen because I'm again wanting to keep my finances somewhere personal. If you do want to see me trade live, there's plenty of videos in the live trading section on the channel. You can go click any one of them and see me trade. If you've seen one trade, you've seen them all. All right. I may put some more on the channel probably in the future or so, but I don't want to do too much of that because I believe your trading is of course personal and private to you, and your finances shouldn't be shared abroad. Okay, but I may add a couple more videos down the road. The main thing is getting you to focus in on the information. That's the most important part, because it wouldn't make sense to watch me do something that you can't do. That wouldn't be fair to you. So I want to make sure that I'm able to give you what it is that make me take my trades in a way that I can. Now I can't give you everything, but of course, to the scope of being able to get you profitable. If you're not profiting already, I want to be able to give you some information to get you there, so you can actually get the results that you're wanting from your trading. All right, so want to just keep some of my trades private, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. So if you hear me placing trades, that's all it is. But again, this is the information. You got a no close level here. Clearly, you can see they dove into it, and now they're going to try to pop up. So we'll see what that becomes. Small trades I'm taking. Small trades. Nothing too big. All right, nothing too big. You can know that. Nothing too big. Nothing too big. Nothing too big. Trying to take this ride down if you want to know. Want to take the ride down. I'm gonna see if they can actually pull this off. I could be wrong. I absolutely can be wrong. And if they get up here, trust me, I got a buy button I can go up to. I can. But I'm gonna try to take the ride down a little bit, just a little bit. I want to see if they can at least attack that first leg right here. Just want to see if they'll get past this. That's all. Just depends on how they close this bar, whether or not I'll remain. All right, I'll tell you that. So if you want to know if I'm long or short, you want to know if I'm a win or lose. There you go. So I'm fading this going down. Want to see if they can attack that leg. There's a good chance they won't. It is an uptrend. All right, it's an uptrend. But I just want to see. They've been hanging out here for just a little bit. So, and again, I'm really light. I'm really light. Just want to keep my finances private. That's all. But I don't mind telling you whether or not I'm gonna lose or win. It doesn't matter. You see me lose in the other videos. You'll see me lose, take losses, and win. I do both. So, as you should. You should be able to take wins and losses. Can't no one win all the time. All right. All right. So they're trying to turn this thing back around. Let's see what's going to become of it. All right. All right. So yeah. Yeah. That's what I kind of expected. All right. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense right there. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense right there. Yeah, so this is that this is that FOMC. They're moving a bit slower than what I thought they would do today. I really thought they had more to offer here, but that's clearly not the case. So yeah, this is that though. All right, so to the upside they're going, it appears they want to honor this turn down here. They're not going to break down. So there you have it, folks. Again, this is the FOMC. Hopefully, they'll just go ahead and continue to the upside here since they don't want to break that leg down there. And, we should just go ahead and get that move up. All right. So I wanted to show you with the news what is possible, even with news. All right. So they had a small reaction here, not too much. They came down here, didn't want to take out that leg, and that's something that I told you. Make sure that you combine this information with the trend, the market structure. Make sure you do that because you don't want, again, to get in a trade and expect it to go really, really far, and there could be a higher time frame kind of standing in your way. All right, so just something that I wanted to put in front of you right now. So we're going to add this to the actual playlist. All right, with the universal price action method, so that way you can go back and take a look for yourself what that looked like and what it can become. All right, so I wish you all the best with your trading. They get ready to turn this thing back around. Ain't that something? Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second before I go here. Let's give it a second so you can see what becomes of this. I don't want to have to type it below. We can actually watch it. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. No close beneath. All right. So if they don't close beneath, that'll be a good sign for it to go back up, right? Let's see. They close beneath it. It may go back down there. It may. It may. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna head back to that range. Yeah, it might. Yeah, that might get it there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what they got planned. What do they have in store? Let's see what they have in store for us. It can't be both. So if they're going to move down, they're going to have to start breaking past these legs. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at it like this. All right. So Instead of them getting so far below here, we're going to say, hey, you passed this, just don't pass this, turn back around. All right. So this to me would be a bit too much at this point. All right. Just a bit too much to wait for them to get that far to kind of see. Because by the time they get down there, they're going to have a downtrend. So we already have one, two, three. That's four. When they break this turn, they're pretty straight to get to the six. All right. So they should have at least six at that point. They should get straight to it and get down there to the bottom if they try to set that trend on this break. So they'll get straight down there. They would. If this turn can hold, it may continue to the upside here, possibly to go and try to, get up to those highs before the end of day. But I don't like what's up here, so I do believe that they can end up back up here. It's just whether or not they'll do it now. That's the main thing. So they're aiming themselves still to the downside here. So let's see. Let's see if these buyers can stop them. Let's see if that's not good. That's not strong. Let's see what this one does. Let's see. Let's see. We need to head straight up on this one. Yeah, head straight up. We need that. Remember, we need that mid above that high. That's most important. That's not gonna get it. We need the mid. Nope, that is not it. That is not it. We need that mid above that high in order for that to work. So come on. We got 18 more seconds left. Clock. Oh, well, the timer's right here on the bottom right. No, That's not going to get it done. Let's see if that bar still keep it up. Okay, we still got the no touch bar here. So let's see if this bar holds. Let's just see. Let's see. Now, if they clip this, I really believe that this bar will not get it done. All right, that's just the gist of how that may play out. Okay, because if we're going to do the zigzag, clearly, if you push down, push up, and then go again, chances is you're going to do this distance from, of course, the no touch here, back off here, and that'll put them back through this turn. And I suspect that if they do that, they'll go ahead and take this out, and then they'll head back through this bottom. But let's see. I'll give it a few more minutes here. I don't want to have you in suspense as to what took place, especially if you're not someone that charts just yet and you're new to trading. So we'll give it a moment and see if it can play out. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're positioning themselves to do here. Seems like that's what they're positioning themselves to do. Yeah, so they're heading back down. They're heading back down. All right, so as that mid run away from that bar, okay, that's the thing you want to look for. As this mid run away from the low of this red bar, that's you getting in it with a hard stop right behind it. So I was right on that short. I cut it, but I was right. They're heading back down. All right, so they're heading back down. Let's see if they can get past here, and then once they get past here, and we'll hold it for a second and see can they get past here. So yeah, I thought that was making sense for them to do that. But let's see. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. All right, here come the speed. It's a really delayed. It's like 15 minutes in, and they're just now putting that speed in it. They're just now putting that speed out there. So that's what you have. Here's that setup. Let's watch it until it can get through this bottom, so that way you can kind of go ahead and confirm to yourself what the information is really, really worth here. All right, so we're going to watch it as it go right through this bottom. All right, so yep, there we go. We're pushing through the range. See how much further past it can go. Let's see, can they get below it just a bit more? That may be all it wanted to do. That may be it. All right, so that may be all it wanted to do was just poke its head beneath there. Let's just give it another minute or so. It may do a little bit more. You still have that setup there, but them coming back into the low, and that's something that I did tell you to kind of be cautious about. That when they make new lows, okay, when they make new lows and get sucked right back into them, there's a chance that it'll move up a bit more. All right, so that's something you got to be careful with if you're new to trading. All right, now if you're experienced and been doing this for some time, you'll know how to treat that. But for someone that's new, that's something that you need to be cautious of. Once they break a new low, just kind of step back just for a second and see what the response will be, because sometimes they'll come back and next thing you know, you're dealing with a whole nother situation. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. And again, I just wanted to show you this FOMC with the information that we've been going over. I'll be sure to have it in the playlist for you to review. And I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.